So today I want to share a story with you, and it's one that stays with me. And I know it'll stay with you too, as you hear me talk about it. Let's call her Sarah. That's not her real name. My students' and my clients' names are protected for privacy reasons. But what she experienced is very real. Sarah joined our hypnotherapy training, not just to learn the skills, but because deep down, she was seeking something for herself. She was seeking healing. For years, she had been living with OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. And not the kind that's easily visible to others either. This was a quiet version, hidden, totally exhausting for her. She was a mum to a teenage daughter. She was in a loving relationship, and she worked full time. From the outside, she looked like she had it all together. She made sure of that. But inside, her mind never stopped. Everything had to be in a certain order. Her thoughts would just spiral every single day. The what-ifs, the silent rules she had created for herself, the rituals that she had to complete, even if they made no sense at all. They stole time from her day, created guilt at her work, and affected her ability to be fully present with her partner and with her daughter and with herself. She told me, "Tanya, it's like I live two lives, the one people see and the one in my head." And this was affecting her health as well. She had frequent migraines, felt constantly tired, and that sense of shame that she had to keep all hidden because no one really understood how hard she was working just to seem normal to everyone else. So on the first day of our hypnotherapy course, she showed up ready to learn, excited, full of life. But what she didn't expect, and what sets our training apart, is that we don't just teach you how to hypnotize others. You actually get to experience the full transformation for yourself personally. So every day of the course, our students are guided into hypnosis by our experts to explore their own beliefs, to reprogram, to heal. And on day 3, something shifted for Sarah. She was the client during a practice session in front of the class. And in that deep, safe state, I invited her subconscious to show me a part of her that had created the OCD. And what emerged was really powerful. She saw herself through that hypnotherapy session, younger, scared, trying to protect herself from all the chaos around her. The rituals had become her way of creating control in an unpredictable world. That part of her wasn't trying to harm her. It was actually trying to help her and keep her safe. So as I continued speaking to the subconscious through that session, I gave that part a new role to protect her. Rather than protecting her through the way it was currently doing with the OCD, I gave it a new way to protect her through peace, through calm, to help her to feel safe without all the mental gymnastics. And in that moment, everything changed for her. When I brought her out of hypnosis, she cried, she laughed. I noticed that her shoulders dropped as she released the tension that she'd carried for years. It all just started to melt away. And that afternoon during the training, she told me she felt like her brain had finally just let go. It's like it had taken a breath for the first time in a very long time. It had finally started to quieten down. The next morning of the course, I watched as she came in with a big smile on her face. because that morning before she left, her daughter had said to her, "Mum, you actually seem really happy today." And Sarah knew right at that moment that this wasn't just a technique that she was learning. This was a new beginning for her. This had been life-changing. This is the power when you learn how to work with the subconscious mind. This is the power of the hypnotic training when it's done the right way. And when it's not just information, but it's actual personal transformation. So if you're struggling with something like Sarah was, or if you want to help others the way Sarah was helped, our courses aren't just about learning hypnotherapy skills. They're about changing lives, starting with yours. So subscribe to my channel and continue to watch the content that I put up, sharing with you different testimonies of people that are getting their lives changed. And when you're ready to step into this world, to heal yourself, to become a healer, a guide, or simply just someone who just wants to break free, the link is waiting for you below. This is real. This is what's possible. And this is what we do. See you later.